I just learned that my deceased father blamed my stepsister for his death. I cannot summarize accurately or briefly my whole situation, but I will try. My siblings, bio sister and stepsister, are all adults. Stepsister's mom was married to my abusive father. From what I gather, he was a horrible man, but I had blinders on for a long time and was frankly on the road to become something like him. But my stepsister is amazing and we have reconciled, and me, our moms, and the girls, my sister, are all recovering a bit. Dad had cancer. It was worse than he told me, and when he died I was blindsided by it. Turns out her knew his clock was up. He was very abusive to my stepsister Dulce. He would verbally put her down. He screamed at her insults and once kicked down her bedroom door to berate her when she did nothing wrong. She has a lot of trauma around that and made herself scarce at family gatherings. When Dad died, he left letters. One was to Dulce, and she at first didn't want to read it, but one night while drinking wine alone at home she did. It's long, but the summary is that he got the terminal diagnosis right before writing this, and that one of the first thoughts he had was that she won. He said that she was a brat of a burden he was saddled with and a waste of space, money, and time, and that he only put up with her for her mother's sake, but now that he's gone, she'd better take care of me and my sister to make up for killing him. Dulce didn't tell me about this until yesterday as we prepared my house to be shown and hopefully sold soon. She found an old box of mine and found a picture of all of us and broke down. She said she wasn't really happy in that photo, that Dad had pulled her aside to tell her that she better not embarrass him with her nerdy commentary or else. I remember it because it was the day we all got together to watch that year's big Marvel movie, and she was all excited but was quiet the whole day of. I then blamed her, thinking what a diva she was to ruin such a great day, and I kicked myself for it when I realized what happened. She then told me of the letter and pulled it out of her pocket. She'd been carrying it around for days now, maybe more, rereading it, and it's been wrecking her. I was so curious why she was the only one who really seemed to mourn Dad's death with tears and melancholy, and turns out it was this letter. His last demands and last chance to twist the knife. I told her she did not have to look after me, and all she's been doing for me since Dad's death isn't necessary. She is not obligated to look after me or our little sister. This stopped her from crying because she then laughed and explained that she isn't taking care of her family for Dad. She is taking care of us because she loves us and would do anything for us. So much has come out about my dad, I've gone from indifference about his death to wanting to piss on his grave and stomp the dirt down. He was a vile man, but who the hell takes the time after learning the curtain is closing soon to not only do but write the mental gymnastics it takes to blame someone else for your demise like that? And then have your lawyer hand it to said person after they lovingly held your daughter, ex-wife, son, and current wife close as they sort through the shambles he left behind. I can't even recognize this man I called a father compared to the apparent fiction I told myself was my father. And now, even while in regular therapy, Dulce is breaking down often throughout the week. She sobbed that it's her fault, that if she were smarter, not such a freak, or whatever, that maybe Dad would be alive. After all he did to her, she wants him alive.